Back for today's typical day in history. For July 6th, we're going back to 1992 when Major League Commissioner Vincent unveils his plan to realign the National League, and this went about as poorly as possible. He wanted the Cubs and the Cardinals to switch division with the Reds and the Braves. Because when Major League Baseball realigned in 1969, created an anomaly that would give Chicago and St. Louis franchises more games during television primetime scheduling. To work on building a franchise in Miami to create a rivalry with the Braves in Miami. The Cubs did not like this, suggesting that because they were in the Central Time Zone, they would be forced to watch more games with the Cubs playing on the West Coast in later broadcast times. So a couple weeks later, on July 17th, the Cubs would actually sue Vincent, ask the U.S. District Court in Chicago for a preliminary injunction to prevent this implementation, which was granted 2 weeks after that. Vincent's attorneys appealed. Arguments were scheduled for August 30th of that year, but Vincent would resign before this was scheduled to resume. And the Cubs eventually would drop their lawsuit. A couple years later, though, Major League Baseball did realign in 1994, kind of similar to what we see today with the three divisions in each league, with the wild card coming into the playoff. But it was on this day, July 6, 1992, Vincent unveils that he wants to realign the National League, leading the Cubs to sue him to prevent this realignment.